a black girl in STEM, you really have to worry about your environment and like who's going to be there to catalyst you and be like an actual pillar versus a wall. Albright presented itself as like an open atmosphere to still be like creative and research oriented. I am Trinity Holmes. I am studying computer science at Albright College, and I'll be graduating in 2025. My grandmother worked in technology, and my dad worked for Dell. So when I would be with my grandma, like you could kind of see that hoarder grandma with all the bunch of TVs and stuff in the back, and I'm breaking it open and like, Grandma, I fixed it. My grandma being like so supportive of me, almost like I guess electrocuting myself so many times. I just like, I didn't want to just take that and like let it go. Like the world is surrounded by technology. Why not use these, I guess, hands that got electrocuted 16 times? I like express creativity in so many different ways, and that's like somewhat a big part of who I am. Like you'll always see me in something like this. I never try to shut people down for being interested in the most wackiest of things, because science starts off wacky. I really love my professors. They genuinely like help me, rather than get anxious about like computer science and the fundamentals that make it look so complicated, and you can really break it down and it's like almost like math, like reading an algorithm. My professor David Cowell, he was the one that made computer science even seem like an aspect of fun. When he was teaching my first class, we were coding for like a little video game called Alien Invasions, and I didn't take it like as cool as I thought, like as I could. I didn't know that we could do all this extra stuff, change the background, change the characters. Like I was looking at everyone else's and I was like, oh, y'all made like a real dungeon game. Oh, okay, so I didn't get the memo. And like that competition slash like creative space where like he really did let me go, and I just did what I like, almost in an academic mindset. I did what I was supposed to do, what I was told to do, and then I realized I was like, oh, it's not like that at all. This is fun. No, I want to do better. Education is really important, and it's something that you can never be taken from you, because once you know something, you can't be taken advantage of. With the fast pace of technology and everything, that's the number one thing you should hurry up and be educated in and actually understand. About 70% of your personality is learned behavior versus 30% being innate behavior. And so being a teacher, like just having that opportunity to like, here's this bucket and like have at it, and being able to be like, you know, you could do this with this. When I first got there, actually Rodolfo and everybody, the group, they were all making like a rocket like out of just anything that they could find, and it wasn't even like, I'm not gonna say not real like chemical science, but it was essentially like, it was all physics, like, and they were really doing the math and really conducting like the parts and materials that would be necessary, and just like having that like be something that you could do rather than sitting in class and doing this and be like, yeah, this is what a rocket does. Stuff like that just really like made me like hone in on like, maybe I should be a teacher. Like this is exactly what I would do all day. There's just this mantra that like particularly girls in my major, especially like us black girls, it's just women in STEM. That's how we label it as, like, you need more women in STEM. Where are the women scientists? Where's the women in the conversation? And so I would say to anybody going into computer science that take it on the chin every time. It's gonna hurt, and it's not because you're not doing good. It's because climbing a mountain takes exhaustion and it takes blood, sweat, and tears. And it's, yeah, like I would just basically say it's hard because it's worth it. Albright's generally just given me the patience and space to be creative. Like I've like had such a safe environment to grow in without ridicule, without persecution, and just, it gave me stability. Like Albright very much aided me in areas that I didn't think that were going to be possible for me when I first was applying, and I've appreciated it.